Welcome back to Impulse Plays. I am Crazy Carl Winter here with Andy Culpepper, the harbinger of doom for pre-modern and its Replenish overlords. How you doing, Andy?
Hi, everybody. Not too bad. How's it going, Carl?
It's going good. It's going good. We just recorded our deck tech for this video, which you can check out from the comments below, or if you subscribe, you'll see both. But we're gonna hop right into this video. This is actually two game ones between our buddy Matt and our buddy's brother. I can't remember his name now. Miles. That's right, Miles. Riley's brother, Miles. So, uh, Miles is playing Burn on the left, I believe, and we've got Matt playing Replenish on the right. Um, these guys are playing. They played the matchup prior to this recording, but they swapped decks. And as I was telling Andy, that Miles had a real hard time with Replenish because he's played like three matches of pre-modern total, and they were all with fire decks.
Mm.
They swapped decks, and they had a much better time. So we're gonna see
Okay.
their match.
It's a Yeah, a lot of people that have been playing pre-modern for years still don't fully understand all the replenish tricks.
Yep,
So,
no
yeah,
doubt.
not an easy deck to pick up.
Yeah, speaking of picking up, you saw those triple Addercar Wastes as the only lands from Matt.
Mm. Beautiful in
Yep,
this matchup, especially. Yeah,
yep.
it's gonna hurt.
Lucky for Matt, there was no Jackal Pup on turn one, but
Okay.
he still is yeah, he's still gonna be having a hard time. Got a counterspell, a seal. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Miles is correct. Remembers his bauble draw. That is a thing a lot of seasoned players just don't do. It's hard to remember those delayed triggers.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's why I never play Portent in my decks.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable. All right, gets his bauble draw and his arm. Look at that, Miles. What a pro. What a pro.
Wow, just like ancestral.
Seriously, that's totally how
Crazy.
that card works, right? So look at his hand. He's got a good mix of spells and lands. We were talking in the deck tech about who we thought was favored. Andy said you thought it was Burn favored, right?
Yeah, I think this list is a little bit better set up for burn, mostly because of the two intuitions, which
Mm-hmm.
is really good for getting all three of the enchantments, which you really need in this matchup because
Right.
any combination of two doesn't really do the trick.
Yep.
But burn is still just one of the hardest matchups for me to solve with this
It's a tough
deck
deck.
in
I mean,
general. So
it's the
yeah,
barometer by which everything is measured, right? Like,
yeah, it's just because I mean you can deal with the creatures and still lose to the burn, but you
mm-hmm.
can try to counter the burn and lose to the creatures. So
Yep.
it's got a good balance and density of threats.
Yeah. Matt's got an interesting choice here. So he can try for playing Seal and then doing a Seal Parallax Wave trick next turn. Um, for folks that don't know, and that looks like what he's going to go for. With Parallax Wave, if you activate it a bunch of times and then you remove it somehow, either by exiling itself when it's a creature with itself or destroying it with a seal cleansing or any number of other things, the creatures that you exile will be exiled permanently. And I think that's what Matt's going to try and go for. He's not. I don't think he's confident in reaching turn 5 if he draws that land
Hmm.
to play the wave and then the opalescence after that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how you feel about that. I think that's probably good. He hit land 4, so that's pretty good and didn't get ball lightninged.
yeah. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, and throwing a seal out there kind of covers you against vortex if that happens to
Yeah,
show up.
I'm
But
always terrified of ball lightning though.
I
Like I,
guess
I don't know how I feel about tapping out on turn three.
yeah,
The burn player's turn three with ball lightning being a possibility, but
right.
he dodged it, so clearly, what do I know?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he cracks the seal here and just goes for that immediate exile because those points of damage definitely add up.
They definitely
Oh, he
do.
goes for an opalescence.
He's no pro
Okay.
blessings. That's interesting.
So, yeah, the seal is kind of a blocker, but it
Yeah,
also is probably just going to die
probably. I mean, if it soaks up damage, it soaks
here.
up damage, But,
Hmm.
um,
Yeah, generally, if I have the wave and the opalescence and there's creatures in play, I usually lead with the wave to
typically, yeah.
just get rid of them temporarily and then next turn be able to do all the tricks. But
Right, right. So that might be that might
either
yeah.
way,
He's gonna be covered, right? Yeah, but
yeah, he's going to be taking a lot of damage. So either way, from
yeah.
the fanatics and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
possibly
Uh, so I guess actually a
maybe
relevant
a
thing
long shot.
there is if Miles has enough burn and Matt goes for the wave on turn 4, exiles the three creatures, then goes down to one counter, right? Because he'd be
Hmm.
fading. and then plays
Mm-hmm.
Replenish, he only or not Replenish, I'm sorry, Opalescence. He only has one
Lessons.
counter left. So if Miles has 8 points of damage, he can actually kill that
Mm-hmm.
wave.
That's a good
Um,
point. Yeah,
yeah,
which he probably does. Yeah.
but I mean, he had four right there. There you go. Okay, so that's four.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
It would take some resources, but yeah,
yeah, looks
probably
like he's
worth it.
lava manning. Okay, let's see if if he even lives
It
to
seems
turn
like
five.
he thinks.
I don't think he
Let's
is.
see. What's the life total down to? Three.
Three. He's got another fire blast. As Nick Mayo
Okay.
says, they
Yeah,
always
he's
have the
got
double
another
fire
one.
blast. All right, well, that was a quick game one. Let's
Oof.
take a look at game
Yeah,
two.
that was rough.
Pretty textbook burn play. Like you play some creatures, you play some
Hmm.
fire, and they're dead.
Yep.
The triple Attica waste didn't
Yeah,
help at
trying
all,
to
but you know,
cast 4 drops off triple Attica waste.
yeah,
Yep.
it's tough. That's tough. Matt has a much better start
Yeah.
here with that coastal tower. Always feels good getting that turn one because you got that mana fixing right away without any pain. It's just lovely.
Hmm. So
Unfortunately,
this is still
oh,
unsideboarded, right?
this is unsideboard. Yeah, did you
Okay.
see Miles's hand there?
Uh, some of it,
It
yeah.
has a large
It's
number of price of progresses in it.
okay.
Turn one pup and a bauble.
Okay.
That's
Turn one pop is exactly what you want.
yeah. I mean, it's slightly less good because it came off of a barbarian ring, but
Eh,
that's still good.
life total.
Draws into the land
I
like
didn't
a
see it.
pro. He knows what's up.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see a lot of lands in that hand, but
There were not, but
I
he
think
got
he's got
there.
that covered now.
Yep. So Matt has got a
All right.
plow, a tide, an impulse. He's got a
Okay.
solid hand to work with.
Yeah, good mana so far.
Mm-hmm. Good mana, decent spells, got some interaction, got pretty much everything he wants.
Yep.
I'm wondering if I'm assuming. I mean, I would go for the plow here on the pup just to not take the damage, but there could be an argument for
Hmm.
going for impulse maybe. So then you set yourself up. So use
Yeah,
your mana more efficiently. Set
use
yourself
your
up for
mana
like plow,
better,
counterspell next turn. Um,
maybe.
I'm curious to see
Yeah,
what he's gonna do.
I think I also probably plow here just because
Save yourself the life. Yeah,
saving those life
two
points
life
is
is a lot. Yeah,
super important. Yeah,
but there is also a lot to be said for being mana efficient too. And um,
definitely.
I kind of hope
Yeah.
does the impulse because I that's what I would like to see experimentally happen.
Mm. Hmm.
Okay. So Lava Man and a Seal of Fire. Should I play Seal of Fire over some number of shocks? I just like that card a lot. It's really good.
It's really good.
And he takes the pup. Okay, so he's gonna go for the impulse. Excellent. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
So how
All
does
right.
this work out for him? He gets to look at his cards. Ooh, there's a replenish, a wave, and a counterspell, and a land. That's a good impulse. Those are some good cards.
Yeah, so he can go swords counterspell next turn.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet if he wants to. Um.
Yeah, he's got a factor fiction. I think that would be pretty good. Like you take the counterspell, which it looks like he was
Yeah.
leaning towards. I don't think there's any wrong way to eat this Tootsie Pop. Like I think he just took
Yeah.
replenish.
I think he took the
Um,
wave,
okay, I could see taking that too. Yeah.
which, yeah.
Yeah, he took wave. Yeah. Okay. I think wave is a little less attractive when you have a plow in your hand, but it's definitely not bad.
Hmm.
By no means.
Yeah. Does he have opalescence too or no?
He does not know. It looks like I think the
No,
last
his
card in his
wave
hand
is
is
tied.
seal. Yeah, he's got a seal. So you can do a seal wave,
Okay.
seal tide play or a seal wave play.
Seal tide is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? This turn I might go seal swords and then next turn just tide him.
Yeah, that'd
I
be
think
pretty
that's probably
strong.
what I
Yeah,
would
that's
do.
that's really nice. Yeah, not knowing
Yeah.
that seal was there was a big game.
Hmm.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking your cues. He's gonna go for that seal. I'm assuming he's gonna go for a plains here and plow, but he might have other
Hmm.
plans for that.
Living dangerously.
Yeah, does not look like Miles has the third land for the non-existent ball lightning in his hand. Um, so he doesn't. So I mean, Matt's been very fortunate to dodge ball lightning 2 games in a row. That's on turn three at
Yeah,
least.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, tosses some
Okay,
burnout.
so the seal, so
Yeah, and Miles has got the classic burn stressor between the Grim Lavamancer and the Barbarian Ring. It looks like he's going for the Barbarian or the Lavamancer instead of building up for the Barbarian Ring. But
yeah, probably more damage in the long run. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yep,
Yeah,
yep, and
Seal of
goes to the
Fire was
plow.
actually really good against me when I played this matchup
Mm-hmm.
because just if you ever play an Opalescence, like they just randomly have
Right, they have a
1/1
one.
style,
Yeah,
which are kind of
it's a double
annoying.
mount fanatic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, this is he's at 13. If he goes for a tide play, he's at 13 with 2/1/1s in play. That is not bad. He could then like
That's not
untap
bad
and
at
Factor
all.
Fiction. Like,
Yeah, and with the wave next turn, he can take the pressure off.
okay, so he goes for the
Oh, he
wave here,
goes.
which I think is fine.
Interesting. Okay.
Again,
Yeah,
wave is a
I
great
mean,
answer for Ball Lightning. Like, if he tries the Ball Lightning next turn.
yeah, hiding 2 lands away never feels amazing. So just giving him
Yeah.
another turn on that
Looks
seems
like he's not doing
fine.
the wave steal, which I agree with. I don't think you
Yeah,
trade
I
6
think
mana
this
worth of
has to
cards for
be
two
better with
1/1s.
Tide.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
And that wave buys a lot of time too.
definitely. Yeah, that insulates him from ball lightning right now.
Is that a I think it's a Sulfur Vortex I'm looking at there. Yeah. Well, price progress not better than Incinerate here.
Nope, only good for 2.
Yeah.
Which I guess he played the deck before, so he knew about the main deck
Yeah,
props.
yeah, he
So
did. Yeah.
he was able to play around them a little bit.
Yep. Yep. I don't know how you feel about these Tempest basics in the Replenish deck. I just kind of like them. I don't know. I like Tempest basics a
Yeah, I
lot. They're
don't
really
hate
pretty.
those at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if they really go with much specifically in the deck, but
They go
they're
with
bad choice.
approximately nothing. Yeah, no,
Yeah, it
they
all
just don't go
depends on your
anywhere.
philosophy of basics.
Matching and
You
stuff.
have to
Yeah.
match like key
Yeah.
spells in the deck, or you just play them because you like how they look.
All right. So he does the tide seal, resolves it in the
All
correct
right,
order. Love to see it. The seal goes to graveyard first, and then the tide does.
that's correct.
All right. So Miles has no permanents in play,
Okay,
and drew a Ball Lightning. So
always. Okay, perfect.
yeah, that's exactly what I want to see when you have
Yeah,
no permanents.
yeah, love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So now he wants to find either Opalescence right away,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe
Opalescence
Replenish
this
would
turn would just
be
be shutting the door, I think,
easy.
right? Like,
Yeah, totally. There's not much you can do to get
but
out of
even if it
it.
doesn't, like, it's bringing back a Grim Lavamancer, and he's at 9. Like, he's in really good
Mm-hmm.
shape. I think he's gonna go for the Factor Fiction. Yeah, he's only got Factor Fiction
Foff,
on land in hand.
yeah.
Yeah. See how good this
Yeah,
Factor
Foff
Fiction
and
is.
Replenish would be the dream.
Mm-hmm. So he's really just got a shock that he can play. Yeah. Unlucky. Unlucky. Puts him to 7. Okay.
All right.
This Foff's gonna be
Pretty well
pretty
decked
huge. It can
out.
go either really well or really poorly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, another Foff. 2
Ooh,
more Foffs and Replenish. And wow.
okay. It's gonna
How
be
do
an
you,
interesting
I do not know
split.
how you divide that. Yeah.
Yeah, you do 2 Foffs versus Replenish and 2 lands.
That's what I would do, I think.
That's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I think that's the
yeah.
correct way to go about it. I could see making an argument for putting like the non-factory land with the factory fictions, maybe if you're scared of the
Uh-huh.
replenish coming back. Um,
Yeah. Here
but
without the Opalescence, I think I just keep Foffing, but
yeah,
yeah, I
it's fine.
could see going either way.
Oh no, Matt, you didn't resolve your factor fiction correctly. Factor fiction goes on top. The cards are there. That's okay. You ended up having 2 factor fictions, so
Yeah,
I factor fiction made it
yeah.
there.
It does matter in this format.
It
There's
really
reality
does.
and fairness.
It really does. I've started putting together the Dance Academy deck as it's so far been called, the Shallow Grave Corpse Dance deck.
Oh yeah,
The deck looks
it's
so
such a
sweet.
cool deck.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to it a lot. All right, we got a Bleach Schlag.
Meanwhile, we're just
Like
oh yeah,
before.
we're just getting chiseled down here every turn, which
Yeah, if he keeps
kind of
drawing these
hurts.
1 mana burn spells, like that's not nothing. And there's a lot of food in that
Yeah,
graveyard for that Grim Lavamancer to use.
yeah.
He's got a
Besides
plow
Grim
though, so
Swords, so
yeah, so he'll be
yeah,
okay. Oh, we
yeah.
got
He's definitely gonna have his fun
Intuition.
here.
Intuition is good
Okay.
here. He definitely
Yeah, he
cannot
still has to
fetch.
replenish. Yeah, just go Intuition. Yeah, I'd say this turn just Intuition for Opalescence and cast Replenish.
Mm-hmm.
GG.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he goes to get just triple up lessons, right? And then I don't know if he knows
Yeah.
about that line of play though, but we will see. As
Hmm.
he does. Mad props for picking up on the deck so quickly.
He is
Yeah,
casting a
he's
main
going for the
phase,
up
so
lesson,
that's a good
intuition.
sign.
Oh, he went for a seal. I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay.
He's getting
I
no
mean,
lessons no matter
yeah,
what.
it's
Yeah.
totally fine. Yeah.
Just a little extra there. Then Miles is again unfamiliar with the replenish deck for the most part, but I think correctly gives him a lessons there. If he doesn't have the
Uh-huh.
replenish, like it's going to take him a lot more work to get things done.
Yeah. So with
But
this
he knows
one,
he
he
has to
gets
replenish,
slightly
so
less.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets slightly less power in play, not going for the triple Opalescence. So I'm not sure if he's gonna have lethal on the following turn immediately.
He doesn't need it though.
Um.
He's at 4, and
Well,
Miles is gonna have no permanence.
he. Yeah, the only thing he has to worry about is Mountain Burn Spell, Mountain Burn Spell.
Oh, over the
if he doesn't
course
have
of 2 turns. Yeah, 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 yeah,
of
for
two, if
sure.
he doesn't
Yeah,
have lethal right away on the next turn.
that is a good point. That is a
He
good
is.
point. Yeah. All right, and I think here I explained to Miles how the combo works. Um, and yeah, there's no more permanents in play,
Okay.
or maybe he
Yep.
doesn't know how it works and
Yeah. He's
just played
keeping
honest.
them under the. Okay. Oh, so he just. Okay. I mean, it's not gonna matter because he's.
I mean, Matt is also super new to the format too.
Uh,
Matt could be my son. Let's just say he's that young. Um, but he loves the format because it's such a good. It's the play patterns are so good. Like he did not grow up with these cards, but
yeah.
he's like he recognizes a good format when he sees one. Um,
To be
so this
fair, you are almost 40, Carl. So a lot of people could be your son
that's
at
true. A
some
lot of
point.
people could be my son. Yeah. Um, surprising number of pre-modern players. Like
Yeah.
I played
Yeah.
online against a kid from in high school the other day. I was like, oh, cool. Like, how did you find this? He's like, oh, my teacher's a boomer. I'm like, oh, okay, got it, got it.
That's funny. Yeah, I've played against high school kids before too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he has infinite mana, so
Yeah, he's
he's
a bit man, and yeah, so he's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So I think
yeah.
he has
So
identified
that's
that he has basically locked him out of the game.
mhm. And yeah, no, I don't think
He's
any
got
amount of
22
force.
damage. Yeah,
Yeah,
over the next turn. Yeah,
anything
he's at
gets him out of
13.
this.
Oh, that barbarian ring did a lot of damage. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
good on you, Miles. Look at that card. Yeah, you show him what's up.
yeah.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, so
Forgets to
intuition
fade,
looked
but
amazing there.
intuition was very good there. Yeah, you called that spot on. Yeah, that intuition had that been mana leak, game goes completely differently, right?
Hmm.
That also goes back to
Totally, yeah.
Matt's earlier decision to take the replenish, um, which
Yeah.
in another deck, like in your version, taking the factor affections, 100% correct. But with intuition being an out
Uh,
there, that it just closes the door right
hmm.
away, which is a really good, which is really heads up
Yeah,
from Matt.
he played that beautifully, I have to say.
Yeah.
Yep, it
Um,
all lined up perfectly.
yeah, that was really good. That was really good. So very quick games, but I think they did a good job of illustrating the strengths of each deck. Like the first game, the burn deck went really quick and did a lot of damage, and it was
Hmm.
great. And then the second game, Matt was able to control the board. He survived to turn 4, which meant he could cast his 4 drops, and he played successive 4 drops over the next 3 or 4 turns, and
Yep,
ended up winning the game.
that's usually enough to win. Yeah, yeah,
Excellent.
very cool.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us.